Hi, I'm Jen from YouSoMuch.com, and I'm continuing my video series with my fantasy of writing a book. And as I've been doing every day, I find something to bring myself pleasure with my hands so that I can use that as inspiration for my book. And the thing that I did today was I took my daughter to see a dance performance. It was a really amazing performance that was all done to the written word or the spoken word. It was called Word, and it was really neat. So when the director stood up to introduce the performance, he talked a lot about the expression with dance and the correlation between that and expression with our words, and how we often communicate with our body language as much as we do with words. And so you can see even myself here, I'm expressing myself with my hands. In fact, my family kind of makes fun of me a lot, saying I have my own language, my own Jen language, because I'm constantly making up new words with my hands as I'm talking, my own little sign language. And it was really interesting. He used all kinds of different formats for them to dance to, and it was all by words. So there were poems like by Maya Angelou. There was segments taken from public broadcasting. There were interviews with people on the streets. I mean, it was just fascinating. And all the dance was done to this. I mean, there was very minimal music. Sometimes there was a beat in the background or you know, maybe a little bit of piano or something. But I was amazed at the synchronicity of all the dancers and how beautiful they were, even with no music whatsoever. So one of the things that I found I was having a really hard time with was really sometimes listening to the words that were spoken when I was really engrossed with the dance itself. And then other times I was really having just the exact opposite. I was having a really hard time paying attention to the dance when I was listening to the words. A really good lesson to be taken away from this is to really pay attention when you're having a conversation with somebody. If what they're saying doesn't feel right, it is not syncing up with what they're saying. That maybe what you're sensing from them is really more what they're saying with their body rather than what they're saying with their words, and vice versa, right? Someone could maybe be giving you body language that doesn't feel true to what they're saying, and really kind of pay attention to what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and what you're getting out of the conversation by not just what they're, not just using your ears, but using your eyes and your feelings and your senses all around. So I challenge you to do that. And from my book, it really inspired me to think about characters that are speaking more from their hands, that they're speaking a whole language with their hands instead of with their words, so that people begin to start interpret what that person's saying more from the hands, maybe even a sign language of sorts, maybe like a secret sign language of a kind, rather than what they're saying with their words. So anyway, that is my idea for the day. I'd love to hear from you. If you have any ideas, please leave a comment below or shoot me an email through my website at yousomuch.com. Thank you so much.